Hello and welcome to RC Birds. This is my run and review video about the Tundra High-Lift. So enjoy the running footage while I talk a little bit about the car. I start with the kit itself. You get a lot of metal parts in it and a lot of screw backs, so this should be a great and value build. And this is true, but you have to study the manual twice or triple times, and in my case I do a comparison with the manual of the MFC. In the build I also prepared every step by collecting all the parts, make up my mind and do some droid tests. Even then mistakes occurred. But all in all it was a challenging and fun build, and yes, I would do it again. And it's also a great training for the ones who are thinking of a semi-truck. For my upgrades I'm happy with the 35 crawler motor. Not so happy made me the oil filters. They leaked and I put the original pogos into the Tundra. To this point I'll get later in this video again. Part of the upgrades is a multifunction unit. You don't need it, you can drive the car with a radio which has 3 proportional channels. But my Tundra kit was cheap, so I ordered the MFC2. A nice thing it is. It prevents lights, sound and a vibration motor, so the car can get really scale. But it's also very complex. And in the manual they use terms on the first pages which are explained a few pages later. I recommend read it one time and don't think about it. On your second read of the whole manual you will understand everything. Complex stuff, and Tamiya did its best to explain it. But 2 things they did not good. First are the red LEDs for the reverse lights, and second is the sound of the horn. I mean, you have a V8 motor sound and a horn like a small car. And as long as I'm complaining, what sense does it do to put 5mm LEDs into the MFC kit and 4mm holes in the lights of the light housings? Good that I have a reamer and could widen the holes very carefully. Last points are the lights on the roll bar. The LEDs are not secured by screws and were only held in place by squeezing pressure of the wiring. I glued them. By the way, you find the clear and thin double-sided tape in the back with a sticker sheet. Beside the mirrors I used E6000 for everything to be glued. I recommend you a toothpick and work very carefully. What I really like is the battery compartment. You lift the bed, push a running board inside which has a magnetic hold and then open the battery door. Nice mechanism. If you're using the vibration motor, please put the extra weights into the mufflers. They swing better with them and you have an extra function on your car. At the end I like to do a little comparison. You can make up your mind for yourself or let me know in the comments. First is the size. Here are 3 1x10 models. The Tundra looks very small and I guess it fits more for the 1x14 scale semi-trucks. The second is the suspension. It's brutally hard. And I already left out a leaf on the spring. To be fair, the Bronco has twice the weight of the Tundra. But as a crawler, these high-lifts need a lot of changes and improvements. For me this is everything. In conclusion, I had fun with the build and driving it. But you see, I had invested in a great paint job. Again, a big thank you to my airbrush artist Thomas Roth. You find the link in the description. I don't even want any little scratch on the body. So this car won't get a lot running time in the future. But the rule says the shelf screen has to be taken out at least one time. And speaking of the future, I'll get a semi-truck to my collection in the next month. I thank you for watching. If you have some questions, the comment section is yours. And as always, if you like, share and subscribe, this will really help me out. Oh, one thing I have forgotten. The MFC has a demo mode for some action in the shelf. Right after this you see a sequence. I wish you have fun with it and see you soon on RC Birds.